So, are you ready to paint? We're going to begin with the wet in wet technique. It's one of the most beautiful techniques, and it's one that watercolour is ideally suited to. I can't think of another medium where you can achieve these kinds of beautiful and luminous effects. You actually need to do very little. In fact, you need to do such a little that it's almost difficult. It's hard to hold back sometimes and just let the paint find its own way. It's very tempting to get in there, to try to brush and scrub around and get busy with the paint. You'll see when I talk this through with you in the demonstration how actually it's all about keeping your hands off. Just introducing the paint to the water and then allowing it to flow and move and dance and express itself, however it happens to do that, and to enjoy the surprises and the unexpected that arises from that process. I think you're going to really enjoy it. See you in a minute. How to paint wet in wet. First of all, get some water on your brush. Soak up a generous amount of clean water. Now, place your brush onto the paper and paint a wet shape, a damp shape. So it's just water, you're just painting with water. Wipe your brush on a bit of kitchen roll or the edge of your water pot so that it's not still saturated with water, and soak up some of the paint that you've already mixed up. Introduce that paint to your watery damp shape on the paper just by touching that shape with the point of your brush. So you're not brushing the paint around, you're just placing the tip of the paintbrush on the water. You'll notice how the water sucks the pigment onto the paper and causes it to flow and spread. Some pigments flow better than others. You might find the yellow sits there and doesn't move so much, whereas the blues and the reds tend to flow really nicely. So experiment with different colours, experiment with different shapes.